Here we have a problem on solving system of equations. Okay, in my first step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute new variables for the square root of x and square root of y. Okay, let me do it. So because it's a bit difficult to solve the given system with the square root of x and square root of y. So now I'm going to assign a as a variable for square root of x and b for square root of y. So then the first equation will become what? We just have to replace the square root of x by a and square root of y by b. Then I'm getting the first equation a negative b equals to 4. Then the second equation will become 2 times a positive 3 times b equals to 18. So the second equation is 2 times a positive 3 times b equals to 18. Okay, let me take this is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. So I can solve this system of equations either by elimination method or substitution method. I'm going to solve this system by elimination method. That is, I'm going to eliminate one of the variables so that I can get the value of the other variable. Okay, so I think I can eliminate the variable b over here. So to eliminate the variable b over here, here we have a negative sign for b in the first equation, positive sign for b in the second equation. So if I multiply the first equation by 3, so this negative b will become negative 3b. I already have positive 3b in the second equation. If I add the equation, b can be eliminated. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply the first equation by 1. Then to this result, I'm just adding the second equation. So let's multiply the first equation, both sides of the first equation by 3. When I do so, I'm getting 3a negative 3b equals to 3 times 4 is 12. Okay, now I'm taking the second equation as it is, that is 2a positive 3b equals to 18. Okay, now add the 3 times of first equation and the second equation. So when I add them, this negative 3b positive 3b will cancel out. So when I add 3a and 2a, I'm getting 5a. And when I add 12 and 18, I'm getting 30. Okay, to solve for a, I just divide both sides by 5. When I do so, this 5 will cancel out. A equals to, when I divide 30 by 5, I'm getting 6. Okay, I've solved for a. Okay, now to solve for b, what I need to do is I have to plug in a equals to 6. Either into the first equation or into the second equation. Okay, better we can plug in a is equal to 6 into the first equation over here. So let me do it. So I'm going to plug in a is equal to 6 into the first equation. Then 6 negative b equals to 4. Then I subtract 6 from both sides. When I do so, this positive 6 negative 6 will cancel out. Then negative b equals to, when I simplify 4 negative 6, I'm getting negative 2. So my aim is to get the value of b, but here we have negative b. So for that, I multiply both sides by negative 1. So when I do so, negative times negative will become positive. So 1 times b is b, negative times negative will become positive, 1 times 2 is 2. Okay, now I got the values of a and b. So, but my aim is not to get the values of a and b, because a and b are the variables are taken by me. So it has to be replaced by the original stuff. Okay, first let me write the value of a 6 and the value of b is 2. And for a, we can plug in square root of x. So square root of x equals to 6. And for b, we can plug in square root of y. So square root of y is equal to 2. Okay, to get the value of x, I have to get of the square root we have over here. So for that, I have to square both sides. So when I square both sides, the square root and square root cancel. I'm just getting x on the left side. 6 square is 36. And here I square both sides. When I square both sides, the square root and square root cancel out. Y is equal to 4. Okay, I have solved for x and y. The value of x is 36 and the value of y is 4.